What's good, guys? Lewis here. Just checking in, a little bit of a Sunday exclusive before I go out with my in-laws for their 40th wedding anniversary. Crazy that 40 years, you know? Get less for murder. Anyway, guys, I want to hop on with this little Sunday exclusive from yours truly and talk about something that's been on my mind because between like YouTube, Instagram, current clients, I speak to a lot of people every single day, every single week, right? And a lot of you guys, right, have these mental barriers, or you might even feel that there's no hope, in the world. You look around externally, what's going on in certain parts of the world, what the government are doing, what your boss is doing, what he's saying, redundancies. Anyway, like what I'm trying to get here is like a lot of people out there in the world right now are fear mongering. They're putting a lot of external pressure on you guys right now to think in alignment with what they want you to think like. But best believe, guys, your current beliefs shape your external reality. So if you believe what they say, then, truth be told, your life will be what they want you to see. Okay? But if you don't believe that to be true, and you are clear on your mission, your purpose, you know what you want in terms of results, physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it may be, then you can actually remove all importance from those negative pendulums, you could call them, and focus yourself truly towards what you believe is the thing that you want, right? And a lot of guys get this wrong because they fear monger. They realize and think that this is the way the world is, there's no hope left, there's no point of me trying, and they roll over and they make excuses for themselves. I don't have the time, the resources, the money, the energy, the insert hypothetical 110 other different things it could be as to what your main excuse would be when it comes to becoming the best version of yourself. Because that's what this channel is about, guys. It's about becoming the best you. It's about doing what you can do today to become the very best version of yourself now. Because see, when you become the man, right? Become the man that is resilient, lean, strong, athletic. You've got phase one shit covered, the body, mastered, mindset, mastered. When you've got that foundational phase really, really dialed in, you can go on to achieve world-class things in your life because why? Your value, your self-value, your self-worth that's been installed for all this self-work you've done, all this personal development stuff, will therefore be stacked within your favour. It's the guys that lack value that are externally controlled by all the different circumstances going on in life. But see, when you are grounded in your own worth, you know who you are, you know what you want, you know where you're going, and you not only know how to get it, but who gets it. This is the big important thing. It's never how, it's always who. It's about creating the man that you admire and giving him back to the world. Because see, when you are the level 10 version of you, the very best version of you, guys, everything falls into place. Everything falls into alignment. Everything lands in front of you. And the keys to the doors in which you want to access become clearer. You understand where to find them, where to get them, how to open that proverbial door and find the next opportunity, the next level of the success that you want. But your level of success in life, guys, will never outweigh your level of personal development. This is one thing to really deep on. And if you are someone who is making all those excuses, which I touched on earlier on, it's not a life problem, it's a self problem. 99.9% of all problems in this world can be solved with what is held between your two ears. Your brain, your thoughts, your beliefs, your behaviours, your actions. And when you have that intuition through your heart and your head connection, you're clear on the person, the values, the outcomes, then it's very, very easy to actually just behave your way to success. And it's not like you have to have the success now, but if you believe that the level of success that you want is attainable and achievable, then why not just act like that person now? Okay? That way you can remove all the noise from the external world, all the problems, the doubts, the fears, all that shit that's happening, and truly be the best you through stepping into a league of your own. I like to call it the island mindset. Become an island in your own life. I don't mean disconnect from everyone, I do not mean that. But in a big blue ocean where there's so much happening, you can stand on your own 2 feet and really truly be the person you now needed for yourself when you were maybe going through your hard times, and show up like that person every single day and lead your own life. Take personal ownership and responsibility over everything that's happening. So you know what? If I am operating at my best, thinking at my best, feeling my best, then guys, it would be ridiculous to consider that I would not achieve the level of success that I want. And when you understand that and you think, right, if I was to be that guy now, would he get caught up in all this shit going on around him? And the answer would most likely be no. So if that's the case, then why are we continuing to trip ourselves up worrying about what Mr. or Mrs. Jones is saying about XYZ, what the news is saying about XYZ, about what your buddies at the pub are saying about XYZ, guys? It's ridiculous. I think when you're training hard, you have less fucks to give. You do. When you're eating clean, you're more aligned. You're not bloated. You're not saturated with poor quality food. So you're clearer. You think clearer. When you're working on your purpose, high leverage income skills, you make more money. So you got more speed, more freedom. When you combine all of those together and you only surround yourself with high quality, high performance people that are operating in different spaces that are similar to what you believe to be an area of what you want to achieve, then your environment will start improving. That will dictate your results. And then the quality of your environment changes the quality of your thoughts. And then you start thinking clearer about your food, your training, the people you're with, and so on and so forth. And before you know it, guys, when you're in this kind of space and place that you've created in your own heart and head, your own life, based upon what you believe to be true. Because guys, you've got one life, your life, you're at the centre of it. When you're thriving, everything else around you will improve, because you will project that frequency of high frequency rather than low frequency, guilt, shame, doubt, anger, fear. The list goes on, all the low vibrational frequencies in terms of emotional states. And you will be able to start seeing through the noise. You'll start being able to be someone worth almost copying. You'll be able to lead, you'll be able to help through not only just helping yourself, but helping others through being the best you. And if you care about your family, your friends, your business, your partner, you're doing them a disservice, guys, if you're not becoming the best you. So all this shit that's going on in life, think about it. Back to front, inside out. What is at the end of the road for you? What do you truly want to achieve? Deep that, understand that, get clear on that. How does it look? How does it feel? What's it like when you're there? Understand it, picture it, close your eyes, picture it. Then reverse engineer all the steps back to now. Who would I now have to be today to stack the habits, the beliefs, the processes, the behaviours now, in the short term, so over time I would become that person? Boom, if you're clear on that, great. Everything's laid out. Then inside out. Instead of looking out like a window, look in like a mirror. Who are you right now? Does your current actions, does your current thought patterns, does your current beliefs add up with the outcomes of which the very best version of you would want, if there was no way in hell that you could fail? And that's the mindset to look at. So guys, it's a beautiful day. I've got a little bit of work to do. I'm just setting up in my office right now. I love you guys. I've got a bad neck. Been training really hard this week and I fucking tweaked something. It's not ideal. But I'll see you on the next one, guys. I'm actually going to pull back on how many YouTubes I'm making. I'll go for like 3 or 4 a week instead of like 7. Why? Because I want to increase the value. But I'm winding this week down with 6 bagged and tagged. And yeah, new phone camera, which is quite cool. Just couldn't be bothered filming on the main rig. I'm operating with a Sony ZV-E10 4K at the moment. This guy, pretty good camera. Might get a DJI soon. But for the time being, love you and leave you guys. See you soon.